All right, let's talk about this Eagles and their Super Bowl hopes. I'll say this real quick. The whole notion that this Eagles team is amazing and it's Hurts that might hold them back is the most ridiculous take I've ever heard. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is the best scenario because I thought going into this season that the defense wasn't going to show up. I thought that at best scenario, they will be middle of the pack. I thought before this season started that the Eagles defense would be middle of the pack and the offense would be top 3 in the league. Now we're seeing that the defense is actually, since the addition of Cooper DeJean and with the emergence of Quinyon Mitchell being a Pro Bowl caliber cornerback, we're seeing this defense be elite, especially after that bye week. So I'm saying this, if the Eagles offense can be top 5, top 6, and if their defense can be top 5, top 10 unit, we're talking about a Super Bowl contender, and I'm taking them every day of the week over the Detroit Lions. Stamped. Stamped. I'm looking at this Eagles team. What don't you like when you look at them compared to the Detroit Lions? Quarterback, Jalen Hurts all day. Jalen Hurts all day. It's not even a question. One guy is a flat-out winner. Now, yes, Jared Goff, he's had some great coaching. He's had Sean McVay. He's had Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell. But I'm looking at a guy in Jalen Hurts. He has had system after system after system, and he's won, and he's won, and he's won. No debate. One guy's a winner. Another guy, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust him in those big moments. I can trust Jalen Hurts in those big moments. I'm looking at this defense. This Eagles defense clears the Lions defense. And I'm looking at this offense. I would say that the Lions offense has more of an edge because of how brilliant Ben Johnson is, but they don't have a home run hitter like Saquon Barkley. They don't have a guy like A.J. Brown, and they don't have a winner like Jalen Hurts. Also, their wide receiver room, I trust the Eagles wide receivers more than I trust the Lions wide receivers. It's close, but I still got the Eagles all day, every day. So ultimately, I like the Eagles. I think that they have a clear path to go ahead and secure that number 1 seed. But part of me is I would rather the Eagles go into Detroit as an underdog and upset Detroit at the NFC Championship or something like that. I would love that. I don't like, and this is my last point, I don't like when the Eagles are favorites. I especially don't like when Jalen Hurts is a favorite. And I love the guy. Y'all know how I feel about my boy Hurts. But what I've seen with Jalen Hurts is that when he doesn't need to be great, a lot of times he falls victim to being all right, I don't have to play my best game against the Commanders because I know that we going to win that, John. You feel me? Or against the Saints when Derek Carr is not that guy and you're seeing that offense not be that productive and he sometimes reverts to playing down his competition sometimes. But against great competition or against great quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts always shows up. And I love that because it's a lot of quarterbacks that they perform their best against piss poor quarterbacks, and then against the great quarterbacks, they go ahead and fold. I'm looking at Jalen Hurts. He's beat Patrick Mahomes. He's beat Josh Allen. He's beat Joe Burrow. And in 2 weeks, he will beat Lamar Jackson. And I'm going to say, against all the elite quarterbacks in this league, Jalen Hurts has got W's on them. Now, look, he might not play his best game against Jaden Daniels or against a Derek Carr or against a Kirk Cousins who are simply not on his level. But when you have guys that are either on his level or above his level, he always, every single time, shows up. And that's why I always have faith in my man, Jalen Hurts.